Hey guys, Madison here, back with another mailbag video, and today is a perfect day to film a mailbag video. Why? This might be a little hint. Today is my birthday, so today is kind of officially my birthday mailbag. I bet you didn't know that, half of you, when you sent these presents, because some of them arrived several days ago, way before my birthday, so I don't think a lot of these people knew, but they timed these presents perfectly for my birthday. So I was like, well, I'm filming a movie reaction today anyway, so let's go ahead and do the mailbag video and make it the birthday mailbag. So I am in just the right mood to be opening presents today. I'm so excited. Let's dive in, guys. I think this is actually going to be the biggest mailbag video ever in terms of the number of presents. It's so exciting. You guys are the best. Thank you so much. So without further ado, it's time to tear open some packages. First one, here we go. The Amazon Prime packaging of doom. I did it. I tore along the perforated edge. I finally did it right. No knife. Like a boss on my birthday. What have we got here? The Violent Men. Glenn Ford, Barbara Stanwyck, and Edward G. Robinson. This definitely looks like a Western. The Ruthless, the Reckless, the Rotten. I'm intrigued. Ranch owner and ex-Confederate Army officer John Parrish plans to sell up his spread to nearby Anchor Ranch and move east with his fiancée. However, the low price offered by Anchor's crippled owner, Lee Wilkinson, and the outfit's bully boy tactics make him think again. When one of his ranch hands is murdered, Parrish decides that's enough. He's going to stay and fight. Meanwhile, at Anchor Ranch, troubles are emerging. Lee's ambitious wife, Martha, who secretly hates her husband's disability, has been carrying on with his handsome younger brother. He, in turn, has been two-timing her with a local sweetie from town. With so much intrigue and double dealing going on, explosive violence can't be far behind. Oh my gosh, this sounds fascinating. I am like already eating up the drama here. This sounds like a very interesting movie. The Violent Men. It's rare to hear of a Western that I have never heard of before, but I have never heard of this one, and I am intrigued. So thank you. Who sent me this package? Who sent me this lovely movie? Enjoy your gift. You gifted me with YouTube reaction videos. Here's another movie for your collection from Alan Cranford. Thank you so much, Alan. I'm so glad you enjoy my reactions. Thank you so much. I look forward to watching this one. Next package. Man, I am just opening packages like a boss today. Maybe it's because it's my birthday. Maybe I'm getting better with the practice. Either way, I'll take it. What have we got here? Miracle of Marcelino. Dear Madison. Oh no. Is this in Spanish? I found my weakness. I can only read Spanish in small bits. Like, it has to be very specific or I can't read it. So I'm gonna have to try to Google translate this. Pause the video. Okay, guys, so I have tried to Google Translate this note on my phone. I know Google Translate is flawed, so hopefully it's at least fairly accurate. I also think there's probably going to be some issues because I had a little trouble reading some of the handwriting. Your handwriting is very beautiful, by the way. Benny sent me this note. Your handwriting is very nice. It's just because of the language barrier, I'm not sure on some of the letters on these words. So I think I've got the gist of it. From a Periano, maybe? I don't know. That's one of the words I couldn't get. Who sent this from New Jersey? I'm sending you my favorite movie, Miracle of Marcelino, and my wife's favorite movie. I believe is the gist of what this says. I'm sorry, I probably butchered it, but hopefully that was the general idea. You and your wife's favorite movie from Benny. Thank you so much, Benny. I really appreciate it. I have not heard of this movie, but thank you so much for sending it to me. I will have to check it out. I appreciate your note too. Thank you so much. This is the first note I've ever received in another language, which is super cool. It's always really cool to me when I see people from other countries watching my content, even if there's a language barrier. There's, of course, subtitles on my videos. It's just really cool to think about how many people in so many different countries are watching and enjoying my videos. Movies are a universal language. Art is a universal language, and I appreciate all of you so much for watching and enjoying my content, and thank you again so much, Benny, for the movie. Next package. Oh, this one is sticky. Oh, what all have we got in here? We've got some goodies. The Most Wanted Westerns collection. Cat Ballou? Is that how you say it? It's either Cat Ballou or Cat Below. I think it's Cat Ballou. Jane Fonda and Lee Marvin. We got ourselves a lady outlaw here. Oh, I just realized I haven't been showing these to the camera. Dang it. Got some special features on here. Let's see what the premise is. The sleeper hit of 1965, Cat Ballou was declared an instant classic when its sly bend of Western parody and rapid-fire action hit the screen. Lee Marvin won an Oscar for Best Actor for his dual role as Noseless. It got bit off in a fight, they want us to know. Noseless gunslinger Tim Strawn, and as Kid Shalene, the woozy-boozy has-been who goes up against him. Jane Fonda co-stars as Catherine, Cat Ballou, the schoolmarm turned outlaw who teams up with Kid. Singer Nat King Cole and comedian Stubby K also appear singing the title song, The Ballad of Cat Ballou. This wild and woolly adventure is the ultimate American spoof of the American Western. Quite a cast for sure. I'm intrigued by the schoolmarm turned outlaw. I don't know if I've ever seen that premise before. I'm sure someone's written a novel with that premise, but that is quite interesting. Lee Marvin, he's such a classic Western actor, was in so many of the films back during that era. And Jane Fonda in a Western, that would be super, super interesting. Playing a schoolmarm turned outlaw, no less. Gonna definitely have to check this one out. What else have we got here? Oh my goodness. True Grit. John Wayne, Glenn Campbell, and Kim Darby. I've seen this poster from this True Grit before, and it's just so cool. Every time I see it with John Wayne in the black and white, he just looks like such a boss. I don't need to read the premise for this one because I have already seen True Grit, but the one I saw was the newer version from like 2010 with Jeff Bridges and Matt Damon. So I have seen that adaptation of the novel. I have not seen this one, so it is definitely on my list to watch. 3 Unlikely Companions, One Shot at Justice. I love it. I love it. I have been like kind of holding out on this one and trying to watch stories that I'm less familiar with first, because I know this is going to be a favorite. And I'm really looking forward to seeing how it's different from the version that I've watched. So thank you so much. I'm so excited. I can't wait to watch this and experience kind of the original film adaptation of True Grit. I know it's going to be good because it's John Wayne. Little Women. Adapted by Gary Peterson. How fascinating. So this is a like a screenplay of Little Women, and I believe Gary is the one who sent this package. So Gary writes screenplays. Okay, there's a note with this, so I'm gonna read the note. But first I'm gonna get to this last thing here. Klondike Calamity, Gary Peterson and David A. Byrne. What is this? A full-length melodrama. Gary, you are quite the prolific writer here. The Great Yukon Blizzard of 1888 sets the scene for this hilarious romp over the fields of melodramatics. Included in the cast are the fair and lovely maiden, the poor, crusty, but honest freelance lumberjack, the stalwart and heroic Montee, and a villain you will simply love to loathe. Add to their ranks a snow-blinded Inuit, a flapjack filching Bruin, and one befuddled lass who keeps forgetting her identity, not to mention her sex, and you have a madcap farce in the finest and funniest tradition of the melodrama. Will Fangduster T. Barrelbottom get away with it? Can we just appreciate that name for a second? Let's not breeze past that. Fangduster T. Barrelbottom get away with his unmentionably nefarious scheme? Can our true blue hero ever hope to clear his foully besmirched name? Is there a chance that the heroine may escape the sawmill blade? My goodness, there's a lot happening here. Gary, I'm going to have to read your note. Dear Madison, first let me tell you what a delight it is to ride along with you as you discover some great films on your YouTube channel. You are insightful, observant, and a wonderful reactor. Thank you so much, Gary. I'm sending you a copy of Cat Ballou with the hope that you will watch and enjoy it. After you do, I encourage you to look up some trivia about the movie. Additionally, I'm sending you a copy of the original 1969 John Wayne version of True Grit. While the Coen brothers' 2010 film is a very worthy adaptation, my personal nod goes to The Duke. This is probably because it's the version I saw in theaters way back when and essentially grew up with. The book they're based on by Charles Portis is one of my all-time favorites. I can't recommend it highly enough. Here's a long list of my other movie recommendations. This is quite a list, so I'm not going to read them all. But, Gary, the ones on this list that I have already seen and reacted to, I'll read those to you so you can go and check out those reactions, since you obviously want me to watch these movies. Let's see, Casablanca, Groundhog Day, It's a Wonderful Life, The Magnificent Seven, North by Northwest, Rear Window, The Fugitive, Jaws, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, The Silence of the Lambs, The Birds, Field of Dreams. Those are all the ones on this list that I have reacted to. So you have a lot of reactions to watch, Gary. They're fun ones for sure. And there's a couple of others on here that I've seen, but I have not reacted to because I just watched them on my own, like before I was doing reactions. So there's a few of those, but a good number of these I have not yet seen. And some of them I'm planning to definitely react to sometime this year. So be on the lookout. Yeah, several of these movies are definitely on my radar. As for including 2 of my stage plays, just for grins, I opted to send you a copy of my version of Little Women, as well as Dave Byrne's, and my original melodrama, Klondike Calamity. Klondike was originally published in 1978 and has seen productions virtually everywhere for over 40 years. You'll find a couple uploaded to YouTube. When that play was dropped by the publishers in 2016, I rewrote the script and self-published through Amazon. It's been performed a handful of times since then. Anyway, keep up the good work. We will watch your career with great interest. I see what you did there, Gary. Anyone who drops a Star Wars reference in a letter to me is immediately going to gain some points. Thank you so much, Gary, for sending the movies, and thank you so much for sending your screenplays. That's so cool that you're a fellow writer. Congrats on all of that. And I will definitely be watching these movies with great interest. Next package. What have we got here? I feel a book. God's Universe, Our Responsibility, 40 Days of Ecological Reflections. Whoa, this is going to be deep. What is this? Let's take a read here. There have always been tensions between faith and science. Think about Galileo and the Earth moving around the sun, or Darwin explaining evolution. Our understanding of the universe is constantly growing because science is opening new horizons. Are science and theology at odds with each other? What does modern science have to contribute to our faith? What does our faith have to contribute to our understanding of the universe? Is the Big Bang Theory or climate change a spiritual issue? In this book, it says FR, I believe that's the abbreviation for friar, Anthony Egan, S.J., explores these questions in a series of 40 short reflections. Ideal for Lent or any other time of the year, this is a mind-opening, down-to-earth exploration of the intersection between faith and science. Told you guys, just looking at the cover, I knew this was going to be deep. There's a note inside. Dear Madison, a book for you, all about God, nature, space, etc. You may enjoy it. Quite provocative too, in some senses. Best wishes, Anthony V. Well, thank you very much, Anthony. At first I was wondering if you wrote this book, but I believe it's a different Anthony. I was going to be like, wow, we got a lot of authors, fellow authors watching the channel. Well, thank you very much for the book, Anthony. I really appreciate it. Just taking a quick peek here. Thank you very much. Really appreciate you sending me this and the note as well. You guys are just the best. You're so kind to send me gifts. Thank you, Anthony, so much. We have a letter here that we're going to read next. Oh, a gift card. How nice. Thank you so much, Ronald. Okay, now I'm going to read your letter. Gift card just fell out of there and I had to look at that first. Hi Madison, you may not remember me, but when you first posted on your YouTube site that you were about to become a published author, I responded with congratulations and welcome to the club. I didn't provide my name or any info about my novels, as the purpose of my message was merely to congratulate and celebrate your achievement and not to promote myself. Since I have some big news, I thought I'd finally share a little bit. Beyond my 4 published novels, all mysteries, I decided to take on a new adventure and write screenplays based on my novels. Surprisingly, all 3 that I've written so far have received awards at Los Angeles Film Festival screenwriting competitions. In fact, after my Fate's Intervention screenplay was an official selection by the 2022 Los Angeles Cinefest Film Festival, they subsequently invited me to be a guest judge for their 2023 festival. It was quite an experience viewing and rating 100 films, screenplays, and music videos. They followed up by asking me to be a special guest at this year's festival. No producer has yet picked up any of my feature film scripts, so that is not the big news. In the interim, I decided to write a short film screenplay based on my award-winning short story Life's Reflections, A Fateful Weekend. The big news is that my subsequent short film titled A Fateful Weekend has been selected by the LA Shorts International Film Festival in Los Angeles, which happens to be the premier short film festival in the country. Such an honor. What is extra cool is that it will be part of their on-demand portion of the festival, thus anyone across the country can view my film between July 2nd and 31st. The on-demand portion of the festival is $40 and includes 35 films that you can watch anytime and as many times as you like during the screening period. Of course, I could not ask anyone to pay to view my film, so the enclosed Visa gift card is to cover the cost if you decide to view my film. Below are associated links. FYI, my novels are written under my pen name, Ronald Lamont. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much for your letter, Ronald, and for sending along the links to your short film. And a hearty congratulations to you, because that is such an achievement. To be winning awards at film festivals, that's pretty dang awesome. To have your short film be at the premier film festival in Los Angeles, that is so, so cool and quite an achievement that you definitely deserve to be celebrated for, because that's a very hard thing to do. It's so hard to make it in any of the industries, music industry, film industry, writing. All of those things are so, so difficult to break into. So huge congrats to you, Ronald, and thank you for sharing this amazing achievement with me and for giving me access to watch your short film. I really appreciate it. And anybody watching this, if you're interested in Ronald's short film, go check it out. Next package. Can I tear the perforated edge again, guys? Can miracles happen twice? It is not to be, not this time. Those things are so hard, and I don't understand why. They don't just make it a material that's easier to tear on a perforated edge. And yes, I am going to complain about this every video. Got a movie. Let me make sure there's not a note in here. I don't want to miss the note. Okay, I think we're good. Oh, it's The Quiet Man. John Wayne and Maureen O'Hara. I love this movie. You're probably not excited to hear that because you're like, dang it, she's seen it already. But I did. I actually saw it maybe a year ago. So I was doing reactions at the time, but special story with this. I actually watched it with my cousin, who is also like my best friend. We had a movie night and we decided to watch this movie. We both love classic movies and neither one of us had seen it. And so we decided to watch The Quiet Man together. Here's the lovely cover here. And we both thoroughly enjoyed it. It's of course set in Ireland. Such a fun movie, a wonderful romance. We both really enjoyed it. It was right up our alley. So anyway, the bad news for you guys is that I cannot react to it. The good news is I now get to add it to my Blu-ray collection, which I'm really excited to do because, as I said, I loved this movie and will definitely be watching it again. So thank you so much to whoever sent me this. There's no note, so I don't know. But thank you so much. I loved this movie. Definitely gonna be watching it many more times. So thank you. Next package. I'm not even gonna try. Not even gonna try to tear it this time. I'm just gonna cave and cut it open. Let me make sure. I always want to make sure I don't miss any notes, because that would be tragic. What have we got here? Robert Redford and Jane Fonda. I didn't know that those two ever did a movie together. Oh, it's The Electric Horseman. I have had this movie recommended to me many times because people know I have a small obsession with Robert Redford. It began when I started this channel and started watching his movies because I had never watched his movies. I had only seen him in like Captain America, the Winter Soldier. That was my introduction to Robert Redford. Okay, don't judge me. I'm young. So I just love Robert Redford now because I've watched a lot of his movies on the channel. He's one of my favorites. And so a ton of people, knowing my love of Robert Redford and of horses, have recommended this movie to me. But I either forgot or I did not know that Jane Fonda was also in this movie. Let's appreciate the lovely cover here. I've never known the premise of it, though. So what is the premise? Robert Redford and Jane Fonda star in a rousing romantic adventure. Robert Redford and Jane Fonda star in The Electric Horseman, directed by Academy Award winner Sidney Pollack. That name's familiar. I've watched movies he's directed before. Sonny Steele is an ex-world champion cowboy. Interesting. Who has been reduced to selling breakfast food in a suit studded with flashing lights. What? Hallie Martin is a chic, sharp member of the electronic media, a TV newswoman who will do anything to get a good story. When Sonny rides out of a Las Vegas casino into the desert astride his sponsor's living symbol, a multi-million-dollar racehorse, Hallie is determined to discover why. She stays one step ahead of a posse of pursuing police, forming an unlikely bond with both the cowboy and his convictions. What? This sounds wild. This is definitely a unique premise. I never knew this was the premise of this movie, but now I really want to watch it, like, even more than I did before. So, how can you be an ex-world champion cowboy? Like, once you're a world champion cowboy, you're always a world champion cowboy. It's not like that expires at some point. Unless it just means he was a cowboy competing in a certain event, but he's not anymore. But I still don't think I would use the term ex-cowboy. Once a cowboy, always a cowboy. So I wonder if he's like a rodeo cowboy and he was a world champion in a certain event. Was he a bronc rider? Was he a bull rider? Like, I need answers. Did he rodeo? I don't know, but this sounds absolutely fascinating. And yeah, I need to fast track this movie and get to it soon because this sounds fascinating. A very unique premise, and I am intrigued. So thank you so much to whoever sent me this movie. I am thrilled to finally learn the premise, and I have a lot of questions. So anyway, yeah, whoever sent this to me, thank you so much. I can't wait to watch it. Last but certainly not least, we have our good friend Joel. And I've learned not to read the letter first because he's going to tell me what's in the box, and I don't want to know until I open the box. Even if I make a fool of myself like last time and I put a ring for a neckerchief on my finger. It's okay. It's comedic entertainment. So I am going to try to hoist this box into my lap. Oh, I'm okay. I'm okay. Can I even fit this? I don't know if I can. Guys, I don't think I can fit this in my lap. The table's too close to me. I'm gonna have to try to set it off to the side on the arm of my chair and try to do it that way. Okay, there's a thing stuck to the box, and I feel like it could be important, but I don't know how to. Oh my gosh, it's like really stuck. Oh. I don't want to ruin it, but like, I can't get it off. Oh, wow, that was a bad sound. See, I feel like I'm supposed to open this and get this stuff out of here, but there we go. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I've got that. Just hit myself in the head. Oh gosh. Okay, it's gonna be really hard to cut this open from this position. Maybe I should turn it. Let's do that. Yeah. The problem with sitting in kind of a small space like this when I'm doing mailbags is this table kind of comes right up to me here, and I can't fit anything really large in my lap. I'm gonna start doing these in a different location. I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on it. It's working. It's working. Man, I am just all over the Phantom Menace references in this video. Oh, almost hit myself in the face again. Am I going to be able to lift this out from this position? It remains to be seen. Oh boy, we've got the little fluffy things. They're going to go everywhere. Happy birthday! Oh my goodness, okay. I try not to make... I don't know where to dump these, guys. Hold on. Let's try this. I'm going to set this on the floor, and that'll be safer for everyone. And I'm just going to throw these little popcorn styrofoam thingies out until I get to the treasure inside. There's a lot of it. They're protecting something very, very important in here. I'm getting closer. Closer. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. Oh my gosh. There's so many of them. I'm never gonna get there.
3 hours later.
Oh gosh. Don't tell me. There's a box inside the other box. That should not have worn me out, but it did. Okay, there's an envelope. Or maybe not an envelope, it's just a note, maybe. Oh, it is an envelope. Okay, I don't want to read anything. I'm trying to avoid spoilers here. What is this? Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. The work is not yet finished. There's much tape to be cut. I do not even know, y'all, how I'm going to get this open. This is quite the endeavor here. Oh, I don't know if that's supposed to come out or not. Should I leave that knob on there? I don't know. Okay, the top came off. We're just gonna roll with that. The tape is so thick right there. I can't get it open. Oh Lord. Whoa. Okay. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. Oh my goodness. Okay. More fluffy protective things. Bubble wrap. We made it, guys. We got to the gift. A treasured sheet of bubble wrap. No, just kidding. Wouldn't that be hilarious if that was what I was working towards? The bubble wrap. Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. Okay. Oh, this is like nailed. This thing is like affixed to the bottom of the box, so I can't even lift that part out. I'm just gonna have to lift this part out so you guys can get the general idea. It is a lamp. This is the lamp shade. This is gorgeous. I love it. The galloping horses across the western landscape. Oh my goodness. Joel, you are just too much, man. You are too good. Too good to me. So pretty. I love it. I'm going to put it back in here so I don't mess it up. It's not sitting on the lampstand in here. It's sitting on a kind of placeholder. And I'm going to leave it there so I don't mess anything up. And, okay, hold on. Hold on. Okay. Oh, let me make sure. Yeah, there's another thing in here. This must be the lamp stand. Oh my goodness. Okay. Ugh. Yeah, I wanted to make sure. I assumed it came with a lamp stand. Oh my goodness, I've got little styrofoam popcorn all over me. Okay. Holy mackerel. Holy mackerel. Oh my goodness. This is so nice. I love the wood. Oh my gosh. Look at it, you guys. It's got all these little cracks and stuff in it. Oh, I love it. I love the Western vibes of it all, and I love the wood base. That is awesome. I'm a fan of any and all things wood in terms of like just furniture and house decor. Like, give me all the wood. It's such an authentic antique feel. Yes, I'm just sitting here petting this. It's so smooth. I love this. I can't wait to set this up with the lampshade on top of it. It's going to be a vibe. Thank you so much, Joel. I love this. This is amazing. Thank you so much. Okay, hold on. I gotta get to your note. Oh, I never opened this thing. I don't know what was in here. Oh, yeah. to help with the setting up of the lamp. Let's put this somewhere important. Yes, we don't want to lose anything. And the knob here. The envelope. W. Kohler Lamp Co. La Luz, New Mexico. Oh, New Mexico. New Mexico holds a special place in my heart at the moment. Oh, look, they all signed it. How nice is that? How nice. Oh, this is cool. It shows where they are on the back of the card. That's so cool. We hope you enjoy this lamp for many years to come. We take great pride and care in each piece we create. Our lamps are created with 26 distinct processes over an 8-year span. They are made to last a lifetime, at least. Retain the luster of the wood by applying any wood oil, although not necessary. The copper shade has a lacquer finish, clean only with a dust cloth. Wow. Made over an 8-year time span? That's incredible. This is awesome. See, I told you guys this lamp was awesome. As if I needed any more proof, this lamp is awesome. W. Kohler Lamp and Shade Company. Mesquite lamps and copper shades. Go check them out, man. Go check them out. I'm going to give them just a free shout out right here because... Can the camera focus on this? Oh, it won't focus on it. Come on. There we go. Check them out because they deserve it. They do great work. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you so much, Joel. I'm going to get to your letter now after I set this lamp in a very safe place. I'm so glad I didn't read your note first because I love the surprise of it all. It's not every day you get a new lamp. Madison, hi cowgirl, parentheses horse girl. I have 2 of these mesquite and brass shade lamps in my living room. They're quite a bit larger than the one I sent you. I saw where they offered a horse version of their lampshade. I immediately thought of you. Mine are crosshatched. Because the shade is made of brass, it's mostly for ambience. It's definitely not the best reading lamp. I was thinking you could place it on the side table where you display your Gone Outlaw novel. I hope I selected a size that works for you. My living room is Western themed, so it should fit in with your movie reaction room. Since I had it shipped directly from the maker to you, I sent this letter separately. I look forward to your next movie reaction, Joel. Thank you so much again, Joel. You're going to help me decorate my whole house at this point. Because, I mean, seriously, I'm going very Western themed everywhere. So even if this lamp cannot fit on this little table right here, unfortunately, the book stand takes up the whole table. It's very small. So the lamp could not sit here. But, fun fact, the other room just down the hall that I used to film in, it's my old reaction room, I am going to be turning that into my new, art studio room. And so I'm going to be filming my live streams in there, which if you haven't heard, it's a new Patreon exclusive thing where I will be doing drawing live streams once a week. Weekly live streams, just like weekly movie reactions. I'm going to be doing those probably every Wednesday. That's the current plan. Of patron portraits, where patrons get to vote on a character from a movie I've watched and I draw the character. So I'm going to be live streaming those drawings from my new drawing room. And I'm going to go Western themed with that as well in there. So I will need a lamp. It could go in there. It could go in my bedroom. It could go anywhere. So I can assure you it will go somewhere where it will be appreciated. And it could very likely go in my new drawing room slash art studio where I'm going to be filming some new content. So be on the lookout for it, Joel. You're going to see it somewhere. And thank you so much again for your very kind gifts. I appreciate them so much. I know things cost money, and a lot of us are strapped very tight for cash right now. A lot of us are struggling financially with the economy these days. And so I take nothing for granted when you guys send me stuff. I really, really appreciate it that you guys think of me and you want to send me things. And I know I always say this, but I really mean it. I appreciate it so much, especially on my birthday. What perfect timing to get a new lamp on my birthday. I love it. So thank you guys so much for your letters, for the movies, for the lamp, for everything. I appreciate it so much, and you guys have just made my birthday even better. So thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed this mailbag video, and I'll see you guys again soon. Once the packages pile up and I've got several more to open, I will film another mailbag video. And also, if you're sending me movies, they could appear on Patreon polls, because every now and then I do a poll that is exclusively movies I have received in the mail from you guys. It's a special way to acknowledge the gifts that I'm receiving, putting those movies on polls. So if you want to be able to vote on those polls, head on over to my Patreon, check out the tiers there. There's lots of cool stuff, lots of benefits to enjoy, so head on over and check that out if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for your gifts, for your kind words. They mean the world to me. And thank you, as always, for your support. I will see you guys again soon for another mailbag video or another Film Friday. So until next time, guys, see ya.